Hi, everyone. This is Carolyn Speaks, the state of her world. On, what's the day? Um, Day is Thursday, September 23rd, 2022. So, what is it? Good, bad, or different? All three? Yes, all three. Okay, now, what's happening in the world? Okay, alright, so my headlines. The fifth public hearing of the House January 6th committee is ongoing. There was a broadcast today. It's very good. And earthquake in Afghanistan kills 1,000 plus. As death toll rises, U.S. sanctions limit international aid. Okay. And the famine is coming. War in Ukraine and climate crisis contribute to food insecurity in Somalia. Okay. And food shortage or economic crisis. Experts say poverty and capitalism are real drivers of global hunger. Yes. Capitalism and climate crisis. Yes. They're all uh, contributing to um, global hunger. And global access to COVID 19 vaccines and tests limited by WTO deal pushed by rich countries and big pharma. Yep. Well, these people who are making these rules don't realize is that someone has the virus and comes into your country, they spread it. Whether you're a pharmaceutical head or you're a little farmer or just a very poor person, the virus doesn't discriminate. Everyone's a possible target, and uh, so I don't know. WTO, I don't understand that. It's in everybody's self interest to keep everybody healthy. So when you have vaccines and you have tests to see if someone has a vaccine, etc., should be available for everyone. During the AIDS crisis, there's discrimination, and during Ebola, uh, I don't get it. So I think everybody should have access to good health care. Okay, now, what are some of the minor headlines? Earthquake death toll in Afghanistan tops 1,000. Heavy rain and sanctions hamper relief efforts. Okay. Afghanistan is a very poor country, has a lot of resources that other countries have tried to get at, like Russia and the British and the U.S. So, and the people there are very poor. It's a very religious country in some ways, and the West had a chance after 2001 um, strike against the World Trade Center in New York to do something and help those people, but it didn't. It's not just Afghanistan; it's also Pakistan, which is nearby, and we had the war uh, in Vietnam. We attacked Vietnam. They weren't capitalists. And Vietnam and Thailand and Cambodia. It's all tied into the Korean War, and then the Japanese war in World War II, and afterwards, um, it just is all tied in. Okay, now the House The House January 6 panel moves hearings to July following a flood of new evidence. Good. I'll be looking forward to watching all the hearings, whenever they occur and wherever they occur. And Justice Department subpoenas chair of Georgia GOP over fake elector plot. Good. Hold them all accountable. And Uvalde school police head placed on leave as local and state officials blame each other for mistakes. Okay. Ukraine warns battles in uh, Luhansk cities entering fearsome climax. I hope that Ukraine can hold on. Hope Ukraine wins this war. Get rid of Russia. Critics say, critics says Biden push to suspend the gas tax will aid oil companies, not consumers. I don't know. They should do something. The oil companies are profiteering. They're doing price gouging. They should be able to do something about that. Okay. Saudi Arabia and Turkey move to mend ties 4 years after Khashoggi assassination. Both bad countries, Saudi Arabia and Turkey. Dictators. Elizabeth Warren blasts Fed Chair Jerome Powell on hiking interest rates. Okay. Minnesota City to pay $3.25 million settlement with Dante Wright's family. Good. And three men, he was shot by police for no reason, shot and killed by police for no reason, and he was pulled over for having an air freshener hanging from his car mirror. And accidentally, the police officer pulled him over and ended up shooting him. Okay. Three men held at Rikers Island jail die in less than a week. That's in New York. Federal court upholds Arkansas anti-BDS law. What? Okay. Court upholds Arkansas anti-BDS law. The Federal Appeals Court has upheld a law in Arkansas that requires all state contractors to sign a pledge declaring that they will not boycott Israel. I don't know. Arkansas is one of numerous U.S. states who have passed legislation to criminalize the boycott, divestment, and sanctions of BDS movement. The Council on American Islamic Relations and other groups criticized the ruling. They said that by declaring Arkansas's anti-BDS law to be constitutional, the court has tacitly endorsed the Palestine exception to the First Amendment. Yeah, they should allow a company to boycott if they want another country. Okay, now, head of Australian Journalism Prize announces UK approval of Julian Assange extradition. Well, I don't care. I don't like Julian Assange. He's a rapist. Earthquake in Afghanistan kills at least 1,000. Over 1,500 are injured. I hope it will be okay. Hope all the wildlife is okay. Okay. And January 6th committee accuses Trump of pressuring state and local officials to overturn election. Okay. That's what he's guilty of. Russia seizes more areas in eastern Ukraine. That's bad. I gotta get rid of Russia. On visit to Ukraine, Merrick Garland vows to probe war crimes allegations. Good. I have zero trust in U.S. government. Wife of Brittany Griner, basketball star, detained in Russia. Brittany Griner went to Russia to play basketball for a period of time, and she was arrested, caught with having like vaping material or something. I don't know. You have to really be careful when you go. You don't have the same rights in other countries that you have here. Okay, now, so that's some of the news. How about a little music? Okay. Hey there, Georgie girl, walking down the street so fancy free. Nobody you meet would ever see the loneliness there inside you. Hey there, Georgie girl, why do all the boys just pass you by? Could it be you just don't try, or is it the clothes you wear? You're always window shopping, but never stopping to buy. So shed those dowdy feathers and fly a little bit. Hey there, Georgie girl, there's another Georgie deep inside. Bring out all the love you hide, and oh, what a change there'd be. The world would see a new Georgie girl. Okay, Georgie Girl was written by Tom Springfield of the Springfield Folk Group. It included Sister Dusty, who went on to become an international singing star. It was recorded by Dusty Springfield and also was recorded by the seekers. So, thank you for tuning in this evening of Thursday, June 23rd, 2022, for another meeting of Caroline Speaks State of the World. Please join us again tomorrow. Stay safe, wear a mask, practice social distancing. When the vaccine is available for you and safe to take it, I would take it. I had the Johnson & Johnson one shot, now I'm looking around for a booster. I had 2 sore arms, I was tired for weeks, and it was not. Okay, take care of yourself and others. Remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night. Stay safe.